Hello guys, you're welcome back to Coinspace with Austin. I'm so excited to tell you that we've been able to hit our prediction. This is where we predicted that the market is going to get to, and when it gets to the market, it is going to push up, and it has pushed up much more than we even anticipated. Let me pull up a line so you can see the level and the difference with which it has actually pushed up. Now, this was actually our mark that when it pushes past this particular point, we're going to see Lunar Classic soaring up. Now, Lunar Classic has soared up today up to this point 0.000186882. Yes, it is amazing. Now, if you bought at that point where we talked about, if you bought at this point where we're talking about the pushing up, you should be very excited right now. But don't be too excited. I've always told you, once the market is pushing up, that is when you have to be very careful and cautious of how you're trading, especially with your dollar cost average, and you don't have to go in with all your money. Now, at this point now, the market is very dicey, but with the way the market has pushed up so far, it's hard to say that we'll have these investors who are just coming in for the profits. No, with the way the market has pushed up consistently, gradually, you can see that these are investors who are coming into the market at the end of the year to invest in Lunar Classic because they feel it's a prospectful market. So because of that, the market is not going to crash down all of a sudden just like other pumps do. This is not like a regular pump. This is a regular push up. No, sorry, this is a gradual push up, and not like the regular pump you see where a crypto asset pumps up to a whole a great height and then all of a sudden it crashes down. No, this is a gradual push up, and this gradual push up is going to continue for a couple of days, but how long it's going to continue is what I cannot tell you, but you have to be careful. But what I know for sure is that it has crossed this point like we said, and certainly it's not coming down to this point all of a sudden. Even though it's going to wobble a little bit, it's going to wobble a little bit, but is still going to push up. Why? Because the class and level of investors we have in this market right now, they are not the pump seeking investors. These are majorly the long-term profit seeking investors. Now, I've told you earlier that the Lunar Classic market has performed unusually, and it did not follow the Bitcoin and the Ethereum market. Now, if you go check the Bitcoin and the Ethereum market right now, you will see that Lunar Classic is doing way differently from how they are doing, from how they are performing. Now, this is also an indication that Lunar Classic is going to push way more than this in the next couple of days. As you can see, it has been crashing right from the get-go, and this is just a point where it's starting to pick up. Now, if you've checked so far, there has never been a low as we have in this particular point where it took off. No, this is the low, this is the bottom. It bottomed here where we think is the bottom, but when it bottomed here, it still wobbled. But when it came down here, it bottomed here and bottomed comfortably well. It made a wave. As you can see, it's just like a lagging wave, and now it's pushing up. It's going to push up much more, but how long it's going to push up is what we cannot tell. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy in his own space saying what he knows based on what he has studied. So if you're looking at this, if you're listening to this right now and you're trading, please dollar cost average and be careful. But it's very certain that the market is going to push up. If you're a long-term holder, you don't need to worry about the market. Just sit back and relax and enjoy your profits whenever you want to get it in the long term, because it's going to be a great ride. If you like this content, kindly smash the like and the subscribe button. It does help me a whole lot, and leave a comment in the comment section. I do appreciate it a lot. I am Austin, and this is Coinspace. Thank you for sticking around.